And one. Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to episode 6 of my F1 25 My Team Career Mode series. We are here at the Miami International Autodrome for round 6 of 24. We are going to be racing today with Zach O'Sullivan, and you guys on YouTube know how it goes. We'll be off to do practice, and then we will start qualifying. Alrighty then, qualifying is not done. Practice is done. We're on to sprint qualifying. Now remember, this one not so important because it's the sprint. We're probably not going to finish in the top 8 anyway unless we do an absolute madness. But it is fairly important. Fairly important. Only really got one shot here to make this count. Really. You've got one shot to make it count. You don't get many tyres for sprint weekends. Here we go. Oh, okay. 3/10 off the Ferrari. That's not too bad. We'll see where that puts us. We'll see where it puts us. Oh, damn, look, we got some pace here. We've got some pace in the car. Well, I mean, we're a little bit off the top runners, but best of the rest, we're there. I mean, I'm categorically not going out to do another lap. Because I don't really care for the sprint race anyway. But that was enough for a 6th there. And that was a pretty scruffy lap. That wasn't particularly great.
So we'll see you
Correa makes it into... Sorry? See you all tomorrow? What? Sorry? No, we've got another 2 sessions, Crofty, mate. I don't know if someone's given you a memo, mate, but... we've got another 2 sessions here, lad. Don't know about seeing you tomorrow. I'll see you in about 10 minutes, son. Got to use the same bloody tyre here. Do I want to leave it a little bit? I think I want to leave it a little bit. Crofty's gone, mate. Crofty is gone. Crofty said, bugger this. I'm packing my shit up and going home, son. Yeah, I just want to give it a little bit of time. Just because, you know, the track... Oh, I don't know if it's raining. I don't think it is. I hope it's not. Otherwise, we're a bit stuffed. Let's go out and do a do a little time here. I mean, we got 1 lap to do it, so well, it's not raining. It's nice and sunny. Nice and sunny. Plenty of time to get to the line. Trundle up to the line.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Oh, where did that put us? In the 3rd? Wow! If we could start P3 in the sprint here, that would be fantastic. I mean, we're not going to stay P3 because we're just not quick enough in the race, but to get a P3 would be sensational. Only 2 tenths off as well. Correa doesn't make it out, unfortunately.
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
But I think it's all to play for. I really do think it's all to play for. Very much all to play for going here into SQ3. Could we get a sprint qualifying pole in the Penske? Honestly speaking, probably not. But I'm just going to go out. I don't know why they're all going out now. I'm going to go out when the track's at its quickest. I'll go out now, thanks. Oh no, I don't want to be stuck in chuffing traffic. Passes sector 2. Don't think our sector 1 was very strong, though. Oh, I think it's only about 7th. It's 9th. Ah, they all turned up at the end. They all turned up at the end. They all got the pace back. They all got the pace back. Pace back. For
And that's it for sprint qualifying.
they all got their
Plenty
pace
more
back.
coming up over the rest of the weekend.
They all found the
We'll
pace.
see you all tomorrow.
They all found the pace. Probably, maybe they were using an old medium, maybe. And they did do 2 laps on their medium. That's probably why we were at a fresher rubber. But a P9, all to play for. All to play for. All to play for. All to play for. It's all to play for. We get a good start, do some shithousery. You know, we could still be among it. We could still be a cat amongst pigeons. We could still be the cat amongst pigeons. Pre-race, it looks like there might be a bit of rain, or there's a rain. Well, the accuracy of our forecast isn't great, so there's a chance of rain. My problem here is I think my tyre wear is going to be absolutely abysmal. So I might have no tyres left by the end of the sprint. Possibly. It's a possibility. Dusty bits on me. The dusty bits. Dusty bits. Dusty bits. Dusty bits. Da 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 da. Phone needs charging.
So it's all about speed.
I didn't even realise who took sprint
laps.
pole there. I wasn't really looking.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid
Was
looks
it
for today's sprint.
Pando
Max
Porris?
Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday,
Piastri
and
there.
he'll start
Ooh.
from pole position.
Oski.
And Oscar Piastri
Where's
completes
Lando
the
Norris?
front row. Moving on to the
Third,
rest of
surely.
the grid, we have Hamilton, Russell,
5th, surely.
Lando Norris,
Okay.
and Ocon.
Ocon is smashing it in that
Sainz,
Haas.
Sonoda, O'Sullivan, and
Shame
Andrea
it
Kimi
can't be
Antonelli.
said for the same for Antonelli.
Leclerc, Albon,
Claire in 11th.
Nico Hulkenberg, and
There's
Correa.
Correa. He's up in the mix of that
Hadjar,
midfield.
Gasly, Gabriel Bortoletto, and Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso, Lawson, Behrman, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Which of these, and alongside me,
I can't wait to see what strategy this is putting me on. I can't wait. It wants me to pit. It wants me to take a pit stop. It wants me to pit. Oh no. It wants me to take a pit in a sprint race. Hold on. The projected is saying pit as well. No. Surely no. No. People can't be pitting in a sprint. Some people are putting a hard tyre on. Really? A hard tyre in a sprint? I mean, am I not just best to try and stick out in the medium and see how that goes? I can't do a stop in a sprint race. That's ludicrous. That's absolutely ludicrous. You cannot do a stop in a sprint race. The tyre wear can't be that bad. £500 for a 1999 Mexico home kit. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll do that just in case we have to pit. I don't want to pit. I'm not planning to pit, but we'll do that. Now you see, I didn't have a hard tyre available because I took my hards into... I didn't have another hard available because my hards I had in practice. In hindsight, I need to not take the hard tyre to practice in a sprint weekend. And then I'd have two hards.
Ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams.
But it's only the sprint. It's only the sprint race. We don't care about the sprint race because really we're fighting for what? A point? We care about the race as a midfield car. This is just practice really. But it's going to be bye-bye to chat. Hopefully we do a decent job here in the sprint. Hopefully I don't make a mincemeal of it. There's my car. Seren. Sporting the Canadian, definitely not Canadian, American colours on my car. Looking absolutely mighty fine, may I say so myself. Everyone lines up. It's an okay start. Oh, so sorry. Sorry, Lewis. Absolutely no grip on these tyres at all. Why have I got no grip? They're cold, that's right. Come on, we need some heat here. We need some bloody heat in these tyres quickly. The car's like on fucking skates right now. I can't fucking do anything. Literally got no traction at all.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, clear.
My car is like on bloody skates. The hell is wrong with it, man? Why are my tyres so cold? I know it's a cold day and all that, but they are fucking freezing. They're chilly. They're shivering.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
No tyre concerns. I've got tyre concerns, mate. I've got no fucking grip.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Wait, cars are actually boxing.
Okay, one Manuel's coming in for his stop now.
Why is there a yellow flag?
Green flag. One Manuel's in the
Open
pits.
birds out.
One Manuel in the pits now.
I am not boxing.
Yellow flag. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please.
What the? The AI just drove me into a wall. What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on? The AI just drove me into a bloody wall. Hello, Ricky. The AI drove me into a chuffing wall.
Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy for the rest of the Grand Prix if we want to.
I mean, obviously we're going to go on to a soft for the last. But what on earth happened there? I better not resume this and it start bloody raining. Otherwise I'm not going to be happy. I mean, I don't want to put another bloody medium on. Yeah, Verstappen was in the wall and then I don't know what happened. I thought he'd had a breakdown. But he hadn't had a breakdown because he was moving afterwards. So I've got no idea what happened there.
Right, good luck out there. Again.
Hold on, mate. Hold on. Don't fucking close me chat. Hamilton locks up. Verstappen's all over me, chuff. Oh, hello, Maxi.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
What's the yellow flag for now? Not someone else had a breakdown, have they?
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up...
Sorry, Mark.
give you a penalty.
I'd understeer. I don't think we got a chance of fighting these two. Gonna do a Max Verstappen, get the elbows out. A little bit of ERS. Ow! Good bit of traction there, so we need a little bit of traction. Hamilton and Piastri battling hammer and tongue. I even nipped in the DRS. Let's go.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Got no ERS to fight with. Making my car as wide as it can be. Another splash of ERS here. What has Ocon got? What has Ocon got? He's coming, but not quick enough. And we are going to take P4 in the sprint. What a result! Get in!
And that's the
Woo!
end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
What a result. American team almost on the podium for the sprint. Two great starts, lifted us up the positions. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely. Now, is it just going to throw straight into qualifying, is it? I think it might do, you know. It might do. I think it might. Well, oh no. We'll go straight into qualifying. Maybe we'll get. I don't think our qualifying is going to be that great. But the tyre wear was a plus.
Welcome back to
Then.
Miami.
The
and
tyre wear
welcome
was
to
a plus
qualifying. Only
because
raw
those
speed will
mediums
separate
looked like
these
they were going to
drivers
do
today,
10 laps.
But the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Those mediums looked like they would have gone 10 laps. I think we can probably get away with one stop. Depending on where we finish. I'm definitely not taking a medium. We've only got 3 sets of softs here. Really, we want to do just the 1 lap, actually. Risky. Or see if we can get through on a medium. Because are we going to need 2 mediums tomorrow? Probably not. We got a medium, a hard and a soft. If we need to do 2 stops, that would probably be enough. Let's see what we can set on a medium. Because I reckon others will go out on a medium. Just in case we can get through on one.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
Probably the best I've taken those corners all day, that. into Sector 2 again. We are rapid in Sector 2. Wow, P7 on a medium, you know. That's not bloody bad. That is not bloody bad. Okay, we're now in P12. Correa's gone quicker than me. Ah, nobody else has used the medium. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, it was worth it. It was worth an effort. It was worth an effort. We cannot categorically risk going out in Q1. That would be dreadful. So we're going to have to use this soft. Don't see many other people out on the track though. That's the thing.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P12.
Well, there's people out on track, that's for sure. So we definitely need to do another lap here. Where does that put us? In a respectable P10. It wasn't a great lap. We got through. We got through. That's all that matters. We got through. Correa got through as well. Correa probably not going to get top 10, but hey, if he can start P12, if he can get himself into 12th, you know, could we have a double points finish? Now, wouldn't that be great? That would be fantastic. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be fantastic. It'd be bloody fantastic. A double points finish in our home Grand Prix would be brilliant, but I don't think it's going to happen. We are going to go out on a used set of softies first, just because. What's the time at the minute? Just only half time. Okay, that puts us P7. Don't know where that. I mean, if the others are all setting in smashing times, then they clearly are not going to have a set of softs in Q3. If they're banging out the times all the bloody time. Carrera now, he's in P7. It'd be great if we could see him up there. It really would be fantastic if we could see him up there in his home Grand Prix, driving for an American team. Would be a fantastic result. I think we'll quite comfortably see ourselves into Q3 here.
We've dropped to P15.
Nine tenths up. Surely got to be into Q3. Hey, P8, nice. There we go. That's about where we should be, isn't it? About P8 right now. On the cusp. There's going to be some shocks here. I've just got a feeling there's got to be some shocks. Oh, there's the big one! Correa is into Q3 for the first time. Or we have got a Penske car into Q3 that isn't being operated by myself. Bortoletto in P6. Lawson in P7. Sainz gets through. Puzzle, Norris, both out in Q1. Or Q2 rather, not Q1. Max Verstappen will be rubbing his hands together because look at Lando Norris. Only 18 points clear in the Drivers' Championship. You can't see it, but I can. He's 18 points clear in the championship. Well, you can see the points. He, Verstappen and Piastri right now will be rubbing their little hands together. Lando Norris, a lot of making up to do. But what can we do in the Penske? What can we do in the Penske? We're just going to have one run. Because really running the other tyre isn't... You know, it's so much slower, there's no point. It's going to be a one shot dash to the sprint. Or dash to the line. And hope that we set a decent time. The others, I don't think they're going to have tyres to improve now. So whatever time they're doing, they're not going to improve. Track looks a little bit cooler to me. Correa's got himself P8, so there's the target to beat. Gonna be... Oh, where was that? Oh! Oh my god, we're almost on pole position. That was a scrappy lap. I didn't think that lap was very good. If I'd have nailed that bit before coming onto the back straight, oh my god, we would have been on pole. We would have been on bloody pole position. Oh my word. We would have been on pole. I would have been on bloody pole position. Fuck! Damn it. P2, what a result. What a result for Zach O'Sullivan. Correa in P9 as well. Could we be in for our first double points finish of the season? This would be fantastic progress. Can I get into the lead off the start? Can I get the lead off the start? We're up against the Ferrari. Oh. Oh. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. Pre-race. It's going to be sunny. No heroics. There will be no heroics. Don't worry about that. I think it will be a two-stopper. Personally, I don't think a one-stop would stretch. If we're qualified that high up, I think we need to be, you know, we've clearly got pace. I think we need to be on a similar strategy to the others to try and keep up. Or maybe not similar, but, you know, we don't need to do something totally different. I think we need to be on a quick rubber at the start. Oh, my voice keeps breaking at the start. Let's have some water. My throat's getting all raspy. Nice. Here we go then.
Welcome to
the Miami Grand Prix, home Grand Prix for the Penske boys.
Looks like. A fantastic effort from
it's Charles Leclerc and Zach O'Sullivan on the front row.
Completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have...
What do we got?
Piastri,
Verstappen just behind him, Chomping at our heels.
Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Sir Lewis, Antonelli, Sainz and Lawson on row 4. Correa Bortoletto on row 5.
Russell
and Norris on row 6. They're going to be racy coming from behind.
Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda and Jack Doohan. Behrman.
Row 10 for Behrman and Hadjar, and Stroll and Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg taking a penalty.
It's almost time for those 5 red lights.
He would have had an engine penalty because he blew up in the sprint.
Today,
Let's be having it. Let's see what it's. It wants us to do a 1. But personalised, it's gone 4 or 3 stops. No. I can't even take a bloody stop out with that. Why can I not take a stop out? Because it doesn't think I'm going to last. I suppose, is why it's doing that. I mean, based on that, it thinks a hard tyre is going to do about 9 laps. Or a soft, medium tyre is going to do about 9. If we're basing it off that. I mean, I'll do that if we can't stretch the mediums to lap 13. We can come in on lap 11 on them, or when they're looking bad, and we can always switch to the 2-stop because we have got, I think, a set of softs to do that on. They're maybe a little bit under 100%. Let's just take some of this fuel out as well. We don't need all that fuel in, that's for sure. We can take a lap out of that. I'm right. Now that is what we're going to do. I wonder what everyone else is doing. A lot of mediums, a few softs. Correa's on a hard. Okay. We stick to that. Because we don't want to get mugged off the start. We don't want to get mugged off the start. If we can get into the lead from the start, that would be sensational. But really, Leclerc, Piastri, Verstappen, Hamilton are probably all going to get past me quite easily. And I don't want to spend too long battling them. The Mercedes, we're the closest to, so we could maybe battle the Mercedes, but the others are just too quick. The others will be too quick, but chat is going 99. Come on. Let's not balls the start up. We're in the American livery. Come on. It's a good start. We've taken the lead. Ah, we're leading. Calm down. Bit of tactical blocking there, bit of tactical blocking. We've led a race!
Okay, DRS is now available. Get out of that bloody slipstream. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. Tyre condition still looking good.
Power down. I think we're definitely going to need 2 stops here. That's for sure. These tyres aren't going to last.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.0 seconds. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Real dive bomb there up into that corner. It was cheeky, but he left the door open. Wow, Piastri's got past the... Oh no, Piastri was past the car already. Barge him out of the way. Hard defending. Holy shit! Whoa! What happened then? What did I do? Did I just bin it into the wall myself? I got scared. We're not ultra hardcore. We're allowed one. I'm allowing myself one resume. In the race. I think it's time to just accept that these guys are quicker than me. What that was me trying to be clever and not lose the position. Well, I should have just lost it. That was me being silly. I apologise. That was just me being ignorant, not wanting to give up the position. That's where we lose so much to the top teams, just because they're aerodynamically more profound than we are.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
No, I don't want to take a look at it. What is it? 2-stop.
Okay, copy that.
We'll do it. The 1-stop isn't going to work. My tyre wear is too high.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
We are boxing next lap. At least we got DRS, so we might even get past him here. Haha! Got back past you, Maxi lad. Woo!
Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. And gap to the car in front, 2.9 seconds.
Yeah, they check down now.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
I am boxing this lap. I want to go onto the hard, really.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job on the
Yes,
turn in there,
lads.
mate. Looks like a
Good
nice
job.
stop time. We're happy with that one. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. This is our true position. They've pitted as well, so warm up your tyres and get down the road.
Hey!
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Change your mind and the world be fine. Roll on me, if you can't tell me. Chance on me, little ring on the golden ring down.
Piastri is in the pits.
What? What do you mean? I want to see, actually. I didn't want to really resume there. What is caused it? I didn't mean to rewind there. I wanted to see what he's. I haven't got 4 wheels off the road there. I didn't mean to rewind.
Okay.
I just wanted to see. I was going to affirm the penalty.
9 seconds.
I just wanted to see what was causing me to flipping go off the road, because I'm sure I had all 4 wheels in the lines. Catching up with Jack Doan here. Old Jackie Boy Doan. He's off into the box.
The car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard
I can see we're not really interested in the car ahead, to be honest with you, my friend. We knew that our time in front was going to be limited. Piastri, we're probably going to let through if he
0.7 seconds.
tries to get through, because we ain't got the pace to keep up with him.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Correa's got to have to box soon, right? These tyres are going to be cooked. Unless he's going for like a one-stop. Now he boxes.
Okay, one Manuel's coming in for his stop now. Tyres are degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. One Manuel's in the pits. One Manuel in the pits now. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. The car ahead is a second a lap faster than you.
I will take the tyres as far as I can get them. I'll take them up to like between 65 to 70 and then we'll have to box on the softs.
Gap to your teammate behind, 13.0 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 5.8 seconds. grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
I'm not going to be, mate. I'm just letting him go. At least we get a bit of DRS here from Hamilton, and we'll get a bit more from Verstappen.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.1 seconds.
Get a bit of DRS here, bit of DRS assistance. If we box right now, where do we come out? 16. Max, I don't really want to be fighting you here, mate, to be honest with you.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
We are
now,
boxing this lap. No. That was really silly. I know I said I do need to take my rewinds down. Because I shouldn't have 6.
Tires egg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
What do you need strategy? I'm boxing anyway, my friend.
Got that, confirmed.
How can I box on lap 22? Lap 22's already been and gone, Shannon. Where we can use our pace, and that's with a bloody bit of battery assistance here. Here we come. Jeez, can barely keep the car in a straight line. Do I want a used medium or a used soft? I think I might go use medium. No, I'll go use soft. I think the use medium is going to be really
Okay,
bad.
off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Maybe it looks shiny in the end.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 0.0 seconds.
Wonder where Correo is right now. I think he's further ahead than me. Oh, yellow flag. Oh, it's not Lawson, is it? Oh, his car's gone up. In a puff of smoke, Lawson is out of this Grand Prix, meaning that we sneak into the points. If we can keep ahead of these Saubers, that is. Not going to be easy.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 6.9 seconds.
This is going to be touch and go with these tyres as well. Very touch and go.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Power out,
And gap
power
to the
out,
car in
power
front,
out, power out.
6.4 seconds. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
We haven't got enough. We haven't got enough left in the tank. Unless we have a sensational dive here. No, that did not work. That didn't work at all. We had to go for it. Try and get it maybe, but no. P11 tyre wear, man.
Okay,
Tyre wear on this
pick up
car
rubber and bring it home.
sucks. You think Correa could be in the top 4? I think he did a one-stop, which fuck knows how.
What a victory! He wins.
My tyre
I mean, it
wear,
looked like they were
my
in a different
tyre wear must just
category
be
at
crap
points
on
during
this
the race,
game.
led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
I think he's definitely finished ahead of me. I'd like the option to change fuel mix in a race, but you can't even do that IRL right now, so...
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc. Charles Leclerc on top.
Well done, Leclerc. Where is Correa? Where is Correa?
After an event like that, who knows
P8.
what the sport has in store for us next time out?
I know he wasn't.
Be sure to join us once again.
He got more
as we
points than
continue
me.
to bring you all the excitement
He was
of Formula One.
P7. Wow. He got the best lap of the race. And he managed to do a one-stop. My tyre wear just was absolutely nowhere. I think what cost me, maybe... Can I see what stops people did? There were cars who did soft at the end. Could we have done a soft, medium, hard? Maybe. I didn't have a new soft. Which is where some of these who weren't in queue... Hulkenberg was P22, by the way, and got to P10. Some of these drivers, where they weren't in the top 10, they had a new soft to go on to. I didn't. If my soft was one lap less, we probably would have hung on to a point there. But we do get points. We do get points in the bag, which is good. Both drivers in the points. I got 2 warnings for track limits. That's not ideal. But yeah, in terms of standings, Correa. No, we're still ahead of... Oh, we're tied actually. 16 and 16 points apiece. And in the constructors, we jump Williams. We're now up into P5, which is effectively where we're really challenging most at the moment. But yeah, that was a tricky race. It was a tricky race. Just didn't have the tyres to do what we had needed to do, really. But I mean, we had repair. That's because we knocked our wing off with a sensational dive. Ooh, we now have a team rivalry as well to Williams. Ooh. Fan rating gonna go up to 2? Nice, okay. Fan bonuses gained. That's good. That's very good. Das ist gut, ja. Das ist gut. Das ist gut, ja. Das ist gut.
Fantastic news. One of our parts is now developed. After completing a single part, it will be ready for fitting. We can select which car to install it on. Parts
Yeah.
that have been dual developed will automatically be fitted to both cars. Head over to engineering and the assign upgrades screen so you can take a look.
We know, mate. We know. Points on the board, rivalry taking shape, new level of fan engagement. So, we look at rivalries
It looks like
now.
a bit of rivalry is building up between you and another team. The fans love a good rivalry, and so this is a good opportunity to bring new fans on board, increasing our team's fan rating. Provided we win, of course. To win a
Bobby
rivalry,
Williams.
the team has to increase the points gap until they're so far ahead that it's clear to everyone that their rival can no longer really challenge them. The longer the rivalry goes on, the more heated it becomes, and the bigger a boost to their fan rating the winner will enjoy when it ends. Given that, it's really important that we do everything we can to win this rivalry. Get to it, boss.
I mean, I'll try, son. I'll try. What we got research-wise? What can we do here? So the heave dampers are done. Honestly, I will take another tyre wear. We specialise tyre analytics as software. A greater understanding of the tyre operating conditions, optimization and wear cycle can be gained to better utilise the full lifespan of tyres. Fuck it, we'll do it. Screw everything else. That's what I want. Do I have the points? I've got 612 points. I don't think I can afford much else anyway, to be honest. Even a durability I don't think is there. No, we haven't got enough points or anything else. Okay. Sign upgrades. We have an MGU-K. We're racing as Korea next, so we will put that on Korea. Not paying attention to that graph because I think that graph is a bit of a lie. That is all fine as well. Right, we will change the livery back over, but I won't do that actually on camera. Well, no, I will do it on camera for Twitch, but not for YouTube because that's a bit boring. But let's back out of that. We have got some team tasks, so we got a big period here. How many days is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 days. So what are the big ones down here? What are these? So recruitment drive increases the rate of hiring. Yeah, increase the rate of hiring engineering facility. I don't think there's one area where I'm only just doing one upgrade, so that's not really any use to me either. So I guess it will have to be one of these. We go for that. What have we got in development right now? We have a chassis, powertrain, and durability. I don't really want to minus any of those, if I'm honest with you. So that might just stay empty. Yeah, what do we got? Anything for chassis, I will do. Well, that's just increasing the chance of research delays. I don't really want to do that then, to be honest with you. No, I don't want to do that. That's terrible. I don't want to do a double bubble anyway. We'll do air. No, we won't do aero because we're not doing any aero. We'll do chassis and we'll do PU. I want to improve the morale of the chassis department. Make sure that doesn't fail. A wellness session. Get their focus up. Absolutely, we do want to get that up. And then in corporate, I think we'll do that. Fan rating, or we can do a big one here. Receive 100 resource points each day for 20 power, 5,000. I'm gonna do that. Yes, I am. Right, what we got going on here? What we got going on here? Quality of life improvements aero is done. Okay. Comms. Upgrade to a new team collaboration platform, allowing the team owner to be better involved in the development strategy. Reinforcing learnings from successful. Receive chassis, powertrain, durability. Oh, we might as well do that. Could do pit crew training. We'll do that. Development. We can get that on for both cars just before Monaco. Oh, joy, whippy. Oh, I love Monaco. I chuffing love Monaco. I don't enjoy Monaco at all. What I will do while we're here, we will go. But that's a low. We don't need medium recoveries. If we die at Monaco, we die at Monaco. I don't really particularly care. We shouldn't die at Monaco because all we have to do is get qualifying right. And then as we saw from the Monaco Grand Prix, all you have to do is quick out the final corner and no one can get past you. What we got going on here? Owner training. Ooh. We have one research point. Project cancer delay. Fails. Impacts to morale in engineering are more beneficial when fan sentiment is positive. Yeah, we'll do that. Absolutely. Dismiss. Development. We got secondary wing flaps. Ah, both of those are finished. Get those heave dampers on. Ah, development failed for someone.
A sponsor is interested in backing our team.
Oh. What is it? Coriolis. Oh, no.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because
I
they've finished
know.
research. Let's get that in
Friend, I
motion,
know.
shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
On-track instrumentation, level 3. Nice. Research. Can't do any more on the chassis because we're waiting for that tyre date. I don't think we have one available after that anyway. What we got leased on now? We should probably go aero, to be fair. Front downforce, don't quite have enough of that yet. I'll wait then. Development, durability. Just get that going. It doesn't really matter about durability, to be honest. In all honesty, it doesn't matter all too much. Heave dampers are done. Nice. That should help the tyre wear somewhat. Oh, they're almost done. We'll have that on before Monaco as well. Got 1400 points in the bag. That means I can do a nice big front wing profiling. It's coming just before Spain. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful. Heave dampers are done.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Yes, you can. A local university has invited us to speak about what it's like to work in the world of F1. While this could be a fantastic opportunity to inspire future talent and boost our profile, it takes away from development. Yes, we should. What's going on down here? Corporate. Secondary sponsor team level 2. Ah, that's more money from them, isn't it? What else can we do here now? Oh yeah. We'll have that. Oh, something else done here. Personnel. Upgraded intranet. Development. What we got going on here? Those heave dampers are done. That'll come in just before Monaco for someone. If it's successful, of course. We are assigning these to Correa. Apparently we now have the second quickest car on the grid. I don't believe that at all. I do not believe that at all. Maybe once we put all the bits on the
Chief,
car.
We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
What? No, we don't. Are you on drugs, my friend? I think that chart on the left-hand side, this very misleading progress history chart, I think that is maybe with upgrades that we've researched but not developed. Possibly. But Imola, will Imola be a good race for me? Probably not, to be fair. However, I think I am past the stage now where I'm going to do like a random practice. I might do like a few qualifying laps, but apart from that, that's probably all we're going to do. Just because I think I'm okay at the game now. But for YouTube, that is going to be it for you all for this one. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, drop us a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you